Hi Virgo, welcome to your new moon in Capricorn reading for January 21st, 2023. My name is Susie. This is the Jupiter Rising Tarot Cafe channel. Thanks for being here. The theme for the next 2 weeks for you is the High Priestess. That's nice. One of my favorite cards. That's things going on behind the scenes. That is the other side of your awareness. The mysterious. And it is a crescent moon, so it really goes well with this new moon. It's secrets, it's your intuition. It's a beautiful card. So let's see what's going on and how that relates to your reading. Oh, well, there you go, the Hermit, which has come up for just about everybody that I've read for, and I have done 5 readings. So the Hermit is gathering information. He's a seeker, and that would make perfect sense with the High Priestess. He seeks out information, brings it home, digests the information, comes to conclusions, and then comes out again to the world to help anybody else who might be seeking similar information. But it is turning knowledge into wisdom. And again, that goes perfectly perfect with the High Priestess. You also have the Eight of Wands with that, so there can be a lot of communication, a lot of information going back and forth. It is a communicative card. The 8 is a lot of energy behind it, so there's a lot of energy behind your focus. The thing with the 8 is that it hasn't landed yet. It's still kind of up in the air. So this might be a period where you are gathering the information and digesting it, but the knowledge into wisdom just hasn't landed quite yet. Maybe that'll be for the second half. These periods usually last 2 to 4 weeks. I usually say 2, but I have noticed that they are going on a little bit longer, or there's a continuation of them in the following cycle. But that's because we deal with things on levels. So we might uncover one level of it, like the Hermit, and there are several more to go. Okay. So yeah, I think you might be alone a lot, or you could be very internal. Even though there's a lot of communication, but this can just be the information or situations that are left up in the air. And you have to go and seek out information to get them to land. That's also possible. How are you dealing with it? And we'll get clarification in a minute. You're being the Capricorn, Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who has finished studying. So he has gathered all that knowledge and he's ready to show the world what he's got. Ready to show the hard work, the muscle that he has built up. And the Ten of Swords, which is the end of difficult mental situations and the beginning or the dawning of something better. We're looking for peace here, and that might be why we kind of go off on our own a little bit. It's almost like we've done too much work, or we've studied too much and now we have brain fog, or we have too much information and it hasn't quite found its place in our body, in our mind. It hasn't quite settled just yet. And so we're looking for some peace. We're looking for some mental peace. But the worst is over with the Ten of Swords, which I really like. What does that bring you? Five of Swords. not my favorite card. In fact, it could be my least favorite card. And the Knight of Swords. It could bring you some erratic energy. Yeah. And this can cause like a turning of the mind a little bit, because the Five of Swords can be a little bit angry. Not a little bit. It's the humiliation card. For me, it's a no-win situation. It's hostilities. And the Knight of Swords runs in. He's the knight in shining armor, but this can be coming in with hostility. All right, let's get some clarity here. Let's first go with the Hermit and the Eight of Wands. So you have the Six of Pentacles there. So that's a very sharing card. It's trying to find balance. So maybe between inactivity and activity, we're trying to find some balance there. That's also very possible. Or internal and external. That makes a lot of sense here. Just to keep your time in between both. Searching and then not just staying in, but actually going out and giving out that information that you've found or that you've accumulated. That's also very possible. This is a very charitable card, so you might be giving away your wisdom or knowledge. That's also possible. But it is definitely seeking balance, finding balance, which is what we're trying to do here. Here you're trying to find peace of mind. Here there's sort of also a physical balance that we are trying to establish with the Six of Pentacles. So definitely balance is going to be necessary in the next 2 weeks, or trying to find that balance will be necessary. Okay, you have a Queen of Wands here. This is my Leo card. And I like her. She's the great attractor as far as I'm concerned. She has a really nice balanced energy of that male, young, outgoing energy that initiates. But she's a female, so she has that internal, passive, magnetic draw what you need to you energy, which is really, really nice combination. And I think that's why it's one of my favorite cards in the deck. Again, it's Leo, but it's the female Leo. It's the, I don't know, she just has a great demeanor. I really do like this card very much. I really like Queen of Wands people. They're creative, but they're nurturing as well. They're dynamic, but they also know when to nurture themselves and heal themselves. It's just a really nice energetic combination. And she could factor in somehow, so let's see. You may just have some very creative solutions to problems at the moment. I get more people. King of Cups has come out quite a bit too. This is my Cancer card. He's my entrepreneur, but he is also the master of his emotions. And that might be something that is needed with this Ten of Swords as well. He is the calm in the storm. So this has something to do with relationships and partnerships. With the Ten of Swords there, you can be finishing up old cycles and beginning something new, and this may be a couple that can take you on. So this can be financial, right? Business, work, and looking for partnerships, and this could be the partnership that you're looking for, because here we're seeking something for our ideas. So that's very, very possible that you meet up with a couple of people that have you in mind, or you have them in mind for partnerships, for this new idea, this new thing that you're bringing out. as the time seems to be ripe with the end of mental suffering, or maybe you just figured out mentally how to work this situation, and now you're ready to show it to others. And again, this is my entrepreneur card, so it's very, very possible. And the Queen of Wands could also have very dynamic, creative solutions to situations. Or she might introduce you to this King of Wands, or they could just be the pair that you pair up with. That's also possible. So why the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords? Well, I don't know, because these are allies. But for some reason, perhaps you are at odds with them. Maybe they want to change too much of your idea. That's also possible. But the Three of Wands is, did I say swords? Three of Wands are allies. And it's like you put your idea out there and you see what comes back to you. Who's interested? Who grasped the idea? Who understands your concepts? Who can help you further? Yeah, to create this empire that you want to create, Virgo. You want to be the boss, and maybe you don't want that insight from other people, or you don't want to change particular things about your idea or what it is that you want to put out there. This is about establishing a foundation, a strong foundation with rules and regulations that you deem worthy of your idea. And the Emperor can rule with an iron fist, or he can make rules and regulations that are good for everybody. And so somebody could be like with the Five of Swords ruling with an iron fist. And then maybe something comes in to shift that with the Knight of Swords, which is the knight in shining armor, who comes in to kind of squelch that Five of Swords energy and sort of makes things right again. I do feel like there'll be a lot of information that goes back and forth. These are messages that come in and out. This could be, you may even be getting ideas or information or a way to deal with things through an authority figure, a father figure, somebody who's done it, somebody who's already been there. You could be conversing with them quite a bit to kind of make this situation better for you, and how you wanted to see this thing grow, or how you wanted to see it flourish a little bit. Interesting. What does Spirit want you to know? The Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is something really wonderful. It's a firm offer. It's an offer that isn't going anywhere, but it might take some time. It is the procrastination card on the negative side of it, but it's also just taking your time and not jumping the gun. It's taking your time, really thinking about the situation, making sure it's solid. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it usually is a very strong, solid offer of some sort. Nice. Nice way to end this reading. It was a little bit strange to begin with, but I think we sussed it out. I'm going to leave you there with it. I hope this has been helpful. I will be back in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. I do the dailies. And yeah, that's it. That's all for now. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Have a great 2 weeks. Talk to you soon. Bye.